Go ahead and copy the woodland package from the 122 folder. Okay, that should contain, well, I'm not going to open it in there, I'll open it in mine. That should contain several images that we'll be using, and these are all collected from online. What would be better is if you could find a book that you can scan off of, you might get a better quality image. Okay, but these are just examples, and yeah, so we'll use these to create our example board, and then you'll have an opportunity to expand that a little bit later. Okay, but for now, just copy this down. Okay, so on the internet, you might find the images of the project. So images of the Woodland Chapel there. If you do like, so if you do like this picture, you could open it up or examine it. You could try to find an image and select by size, because if you do put any size, you'll come up with any small thumbnail or a huge photograph. If you do a large selection by large, you will get something that is huge. You can see the resolution image resolution count right there. It's sometimes not as great to save the largest image ever, but if you do have hard disk space, maybe you should, because you have a little bit more opportunity to change the resolution on your own, because Photoshop basically works. You can take a nice high resolution image and chunk it down, but it doesn't work so well as to try to take a low resolution image and try to make it into a high resolution image. There are some algorithm that does it a little bit. It's through interpolation, so it's not as accurate, so it's better to chunk down instead of try to chunk up. So whenever you do an internet search, go ahead and get a large or at least a medium, because, let's see, 636 by 424 at 72 ppi is not that great, but it all depends on the size of image that you want on your presentation board. Okay, so everything on the internet is 72 ppi, 72 dots basically. It's like you're printing. It's like little tiny pixel dots. There's 72 of them in an inch. What we're going to look for is, what we're going to have to get a decent print off of your presentation board is to get something that is 150. Normally they don't have that because on the internet everything is 72 ppi. It's a screen resolution. Okay, so what we need to do is take these image and then chunk that, make that into a 150 ppi so that it will print well, as well as change the size of it as well. Okay, so some of these images, if you like them, you could jot these down. Like I said, I got a lot of the images from the internet right here, and so you'll find what's in the package. You'll recognize it there. You might even also look at Asplund the architect. Where is he? Eric Gunnar Asplund. Okay. Eric Gunnar Asplund. And then you'll find a scary face. You might jot those down as well. You might want to use some of these images for your presentation. Okay, so maybe get a better, younger looking picture so you don't scare your audience with this guy, right? Okay. But start mining those views. That I have not done. It's not in your Woodland package. That you will have to do on your own as this project continues. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Also, I did talk about finding images from books. You were asked to collect books for your case study. Reason for that is that you could take those books, you could scan it on our scanner, and for that you could set the resolution to 300 or so and then chunk it down if you need to. That way you'll have a crisp image always available to you. Okay, and then you'll use Photoshop to clean it up a little bit and kind of place it as part of your presentation board. Okay.